Yes.
It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is. That's right, it is Saturday night, K-pop night, and tonight's the night that I do K-pop or Asian artists on the channel from the past, present, or future. Now, the last song that I did was by TVXQ, which was from the past, 2011. This one's actually from the present. It's only 6 days old, and it's from Sserafim, and it's called Anti-Fragile. Now, I have done a Sserafim song before, and that was Fearless. I did Fearless, and I liked Fearless, and this one is 6 days old and has 40 million plus views. So this one should be good as well. If you see this girl back here and you didn't watch my last video, that is the girl from Night of the Living Dead. She's the one that killed her mother with like one of those brick concrete, you know, things like that, and she ate her father, and then she came upstairs and tried to eat the black guy, and he just tossed her like a frisbee across the room. So, you know, of course it's October, it's Halloween month, so I had to well, that's always been there. That's been here since I moved in, because, you know what, I like that picture. I really do. I like the way it was taken. And I don't think you ever see that look in the movie. I think that's probably a picture that was taken from, you know, like a promotional shot. But somebody turned it into a poster, and guess who bought it? This guy right here. So, you know, I have all black and white photos and posters, or framed posters in my bedroom. So, if you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 15 videos each and every week. So, without any further ado, here is Sserafim and Anti-Fragile.
And here we go.
I am anti-fragile. I am anti-fragile. I'm anti-fragile. I'm anti-fragile. I'm anti-fragile. Fragile, 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 fragile. Anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile. Anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile. 가시밭길 위로 riding. You make me boost up. 거짓으로 가득 찬 파리 가렵지도 않아. 말들이 많아. 나도 좀 듣는 내 rival. 모두 keep going and falling. Cause all we know I'm a jumping. Yes, give it up. 걸어봐 we are my client. 눈빛엔 거대한 desire. 더 부어가서 little fire. 불길 속에 다시 날아 rising. 있지만 내가 뜨거운 those shoes. 무슨 말이 더 필요해. 무심한 내가 걸어온 거리. I got to ride till I die die. 어떤 높이 가줄게. 내가 바랬던 세계 제일 위에. 떨어져도 돼. I'm anti-fragile, anti-fragile. 난 지금 on my way. 갚아버리죠 너의 fairy tale. Now you know my name. I'm anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile. Anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Lovey, 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 lovey. 멋대로 정하네 나라 내 대해. I don't know what to say. I can feel it. 뜨거운 관심을 환영. 귀여운 질투는 고해. 줄다린 인형은 no thanks. 내 미래 쓸 나의 노래. Yeah, give me that. 걸어봐 무슨 말이 더 필요해 무심한 내가 걸어온 career I got you right till I die die 더 높이 가줄게 내가 바랐던 세계 제일 위에 떨어져도 돼 I'm anti-fragile anti-fragile 난 지금 on my way 갖다 버려준 너의 fairy tale Now you know my name I'm anti-fragile 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 fragile anti-fragile anti-fragile fragile anti-fragile anti-fragile We can break it baby rock it twist it lock it baby All I know is you can't chain me Cause I'm gonna break out gonna break out We can break it baby rock it twist it lock it baby All I know is you can't chain me Cause I'm gonna break out gonna break out 더 높이 가줄게 내가 바랬던 세계 제일 위에 떨어져도 돼 I'm anti-fragile anti-fragile 난 지금 on my way 갖다 버리죠 너의 fairy tale Now you know my name I'm anti-fragile 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 fragile anti-fragile anti-fragile fragile anti-fragile anti-fragile
Alright, that's Anti-Fragile with them. Well, if you're going with the lyrics of the song, then just because that meteorite hit them, they're fine because they're anti-fragile. You know, you can pour gasoline on them, they might go on fire, but they'll rise from the ashes, sort of like a phoenix, even though they never said phoenix in the song. But they will rise, you know, like Maya Angelou's song, I Rise, I Rise. They said, you know, I might fall, but I'm just going to get back up, you know, because I'm not fragile, you know. They can take a punch and they can get knocked down, but they'll get up, you know. It takes a licking and it keeps on ticking, like a Timex watch. That there's all kinds of metaphors that they use in this song just to let you know, hi haters. It's about that time, even though they're brand new, for them to be going like, hi haters, you know, kind of attitude that, you know, normally comes with, you know, being part of a group, a K-pop group, you know. Almost every other group that I've done on my channel, and it, you know, has one of those songs that it's like, oh, you hate me because I'm where I am and you ain't here. You can't reach my level, and now you are gonna hate on me. You're talking behind my back. I didn't even know who you were, and now, you know, but I hear you hating on me. So it's that kind of attitude. The rhythm had a kind of a Latin beat to it, dun, 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 dun. But then there are two distinctive things that jumped out to me. That triangle, kind of like that triangle, but I could hear that triangle being played a lot. And there is a actual sample of an orchestra, like that was like that was in there. I can't do it, but it was actually it was an actual orchestra that was played, that was used for a keyboard from way back in the day when they had keyboards that had samplers, or they had samplers in them, and it was actually one that was used as a test, and then it became so popular in hit songs like Owner of a Lonely Heart and some of the more New Jack Swing songs of the late 80s and early 90s, that there was a keyboard called the Casio SK1, and it actually had that sound built into that little keyboard, and the keyboard might have been like this big by this big, and it had some drum pads on it, but it had this button that you could press record and you could talk into it, and then you could play that sample, back out on the keyboard, but this was a preset sound in the keyboard. The keyboard didn't cost much, but it was just showed how popular that hip-hop had become during the day, that song not only was used in early hip-hop and one rock song that kind of did a little hip-hop feel to it, that it just stuck throughout, and I've heard it in songs, I guess all the way up until 2022. It's lasted that long. I'm trying to remember what year did the song Owner of a Lonely Heart. I want to think it's like 1982. Alexa, what year did the song Owner of a Lonely Heart come out?
Owner of a Lonely Heart by Yes was released on October 8, 1983.
83. Yeah, I was off by 1 year. So, it was 1983 when that song came out, and there was that type of sample in there, and I know it was used before then, but it's still there today, and some things just never change. So, I do like the song. I don't necessarily know if, I like the bravado, when you're doing something like that's close to hip-hop, and if K-pop is taking things from actual, pop music or, R&B music of the 90s, then if you're doing R&B kind of pop music from the 90s, then you're going to have to get into that hip-hop R&B, and then once you get hitting that hip-hop R&B, then you're into that bravado to speak on your record. So I'm not mad at this at all. It's different than the other one, but that's what you want, is you want to have different sounding songs on your album. So if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I appreciate your patronage. If I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.